Hey everybody, and welcome to another comic review, this time of Go-Go Power Rangers number 11 in the Shattered Grid. Just first off, guys, this cover is absolutely gorgeous. I wish I could have a poster of it and put it in my room like I was a child again. Not really that having posters makes you a child, because I have some, but you know what, let's just get into the comic today. All right, the flashback, honestly, man, it was a heartbreaker. And yeah, when they say you learn a lot more about Ranger Slayer and who she is and what she's about and how this is the issue. You want to know more about Ranger Slayer? Pick up 11. All right, it goes with the flashback, and it's her and she's fighting off people with Bulk. I love Kimberly and Bulk's relationship in Go-Go Power Rangers. It is just I really like it, and it makes so much sense. And then later on when she gives him a hug, I'm getting ahead of myself, but look, Kim and Bulk are out there. They are evacuating because forces are starting to infiltrate. And who does she see but that guy right there? That is Mr. Matthew. Matthew's missing a hand. He's missing a bunch of stuff. He's looking in really bad shape. She finally says, let's actually talk. We finally have a chance to talk. She turns around for a second and she looks back and he's gone. I mean, the last thing he says to her, "I'm not going anywhere." And yeah, and that's one more piece of the tower crumbling in her mind. She's already lost Jason, and Jason and Billy, I guess, and now here she is seeing Matthew dead, or seeing Matthew go down. Apparently they found the school, and he pretty much tried to fight off an entire Sentry team himself. With Matthew dying, this is the last piece. Basically, Kimberly tells them, evacuate everyone they can. There's probably more sentries on the way anyway. And she herself, I'm gonna go kill Draken. He's taken Jason and Billy and now Matt, and I'm not letting him take anyone else. I'm going to kill Draken. There she is. And it immediately, it goes to, and here's where we left our current time heroes, and that is just Evil Kim beating the crap out of regular Kim. Evil Kim has years of combat experience, years of hardened combat experience, and Kim, by all means, should be getting the crap kicked out of her. So I think the resolution of her trying to use electricity, her trying to hit something in the command center to help her out, she had to. There was no way she was going to make that out of it alive. And it was funny, Ranger Slayer is going on about how you think Zordon's condescending and he looks down to you, and how Alpha is just, kind of whining. But Ranger Slayer is happy that Kim got to see through the distraction, I guess, and she was the one who did it. What was the distraction? And of course, that is Gravesword. That is Gravesword attacking the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers right now. And Matt thinks he's the main character in the story, when in reality he's more of the side character. In his mind, he was kidnapped for some reason. Probably had weird experimentations or something ran on him, was saved, and now in the middle of this fight where, in the last one, Zach's just like, get out of here. This dude seriously just ran headlong into a war zone. And the Gravesword calls him by name. So yeah, now you have this guy who was kidnapped and whatever, and all of a sudden this giant rampaging thing stops and greets you by name. Matt, I love Matt. I love this character that is in here. Is Heckle gonna be Dark Ranger or whatever that is, or is it gonna be Matt? Is it gonna be Matt? Is she gonna save Matt and make him be a Ranger? Beyond the Grid has me. I'm so excited for Shattered Grid, but Beyond the Grid also has me very excited. Gravesword is just tearing him apart at this time, and then you have the two Rangers locked in, fighting, alphas. I'm gonna get you. What's she gonna do? And then you have Kim hit the button. Shawoom, kaboom, crack, snap. Snap goes the Ranger Slayer bow. The bow of darkness, I guess I should say. And the spell is broken. From there, immediately, she calls off. Gravesword just goes really small. The Rangers have no idea what's going on because they're like, we won, hooray. But, what the crap happened, okay? Rita is on her moon base planning basically the monster that's going to be attacking whoever won, which was the Rangers. Those Squat and Babu do say it was a bit anticlimactic, which I think was kind of a funny way to put it. She's going to let him continue working on them for a little bit, which gives us enough time for this... Ranger Slayer Kim is just freaking out right now, okay? And imagine what Tommy went through, you know, whenever the sword was broken. It was like a really bad dream, except when she woke up from the dream, she's still stuck in this other place with all of these people who she thought was dead, including a younger version of herself. They don't even know of Tommy. They don't know of anything that's happening. This is just kind of crazy. They're wondering whether or not, you know, this is real, but Zordon basically says, I've seen things like this before, and yeah, this could very well be it, and the hold on you is now broken. Should I talk a little bit about the sword and the fact that they break the bow? And I was going to say sword of darkness. They break the bow of darkness to make her... I kind of thought it was just laid out. Like, I honestly thought that was going to be the thing. It was the bow of darkness, like the sword of darkness. Remember, Tommy knew that it worked. Tommy knew that having this sword of darkness and the spell, it worked. And as you've seen later on in the comic, Draken actually does make an appearance in Go-Go, albeit like a hologram. He understands that if it breaks, the spell might be broken, but he knew how well it worked. There you go. It worked again until the bow was broken. But at this point, he said it's a moot point because everything is crumbling and falling on as it is. While Matt meets up with some of the guys, tell him that he knows he at least has an area of where the Ranger Slayer Zord shrank down to, and he wants to go explore it. The rest of the Rangers clearly go, no! But it's Matt. He kind of knows he's probably going to do it. Kim wants to find out a little bit more about Future. She does ask, you know, Future Kim, do our parents ever get back together? Well, she's not going to answer it, but basically she said she's just going to go to the juice bar and have some shakes and just let it go over. And that is exactly what Ranger Slayer, so I guess we just call her, do we still call her Ranger Slayer? Do we call her Good Bad Kim? I'm not really sure at this point what we're gonna call her, but she downs 7 milkshakes in an hour. She takes over the arcade machine. She has a ton of fun. And remember, in her world, Bulk is her co-pilot, her Magellan, her navigator, and gives him a really big hug. And I just got to think for history buffs, I guess. Something we saw very early with the relationship of the two of them. And her being in the juice bar, going and doing these things, really is what Ryan Parrott, the writer of it, was saying. This kind of what this entire book, this entire theme is about, and it is that Kim is having fun, one Kim is not, and then while normal, you know, our Kim is just saying she has a lot on my mind, Ranger Slayer Kim is saying, which is why you have to find the time to enjoy these stupid in-between moments, hanging out with your friends, dating, and yeah, even high school. I know it's hard when you're constantly facing life and death, but all that trivial stuff is what you're fighting for. So cherish it for as long as you can. How about that? And then Matt walks in and Ranger Slayer, Sally, as she was calling herself, just has to go. I mean, the last thing we saw of her in the last flashback was Matt died, and she went in to fight Lord Draken, and that presumably is when she was brainwashed. So one of the last clear memories she has is of seeing Matt die. That has got to be tough. And while she's out there basically just, catching her breath, who shows up but Mr. Lord Draken himself. Now, it was just a 2-page thing with him in it. I mean, the whole thing is this. It's all the green. It's all the green. But he was bragging, being happy about killing the Tommy Oliver in the other timeline. She, of course, is, do you think that's wise? This could have a lot of consequences. But to that, when he realizes, you've never questioned any of my things before. Where's your bow? Oh, so your mind's clear now. But, he's just gonna leave her. That's basically, so he's saying this is the last time we'll ever see each other again. Kim says, no, I'm gonna kill you. And he basically goes, do you think I'd leave you here if you could have even the slightest effects on my plans? There's nothing you can do here. You sure about that? Goodbye, Kimberly. And he leaves, and he leaves. Who knows what she is up to, because then the next thing you see is her tinkering. She's looking for something. She's gonna fight him. She's gonna kill him. And now she's scanning or looking for someone. Billy tries to go help her. And also to say, do you call her Old Kim? Medium Kim? Sally? Sally, I guess, is looking up some stuff, trying to track someone down, and Billy, of course, just wants to be helpful. She ends up shocking him. Who's she fighting? Where is she finding someone? What is going on? She gets Billy, she goes, I didn't want to hurt you, I really didn't, but I can't let him win. I'm not going to watch my friends die again, especially you, Billy. But if I do this right, you'll never know what I've done. And at that moment, drop down, boom, drops down the monsters that Rita is now sending. I hope some Zords have been repaired enough, because when next we meet our heroes, we will be in issue 12, even more stuff about the Ranger Slayer. Of course, we've got, maybe the Ranger Slayer is going to help because the Gravesward is just down, shrunken down. Who knows where that is? Rita is attacking. I don't think Rita knows that the Gravesward and that Kim is still there, or good, at least as far as what I read. We're going to have a lot of things to take care of, a lot of things to go over. Shattergate, guys, it's over halfway done. I'm going to be sad to see it end, but man, I am enjoying the ride. And I hope you are too. Please don't forget, go pick this up. It's only been out for a week. Go check your local comic book stores. Give them some love. Especially this cover, man. This cover is just, hold on, there's my finger hearts. It's good. It's good. So thanks for tuning in to all of my ramblings about issue number 11 of Go-Go Power Rangers. I'll see you guys at the next comic review or the next whatever I post. Have a great day, Ranger Nation, and I'll see you later.